By the time I got to Albany, I was pretty broken. I was a runner. Ran from everything. Ran from God, ran from myself. I was hardened. Despair is an understatement. I feared for my life, and I didn't know how to make life be better for myself. I just thought if I just made enough money, and perhaps I was working on the wrong things. My heart needed healing, but I didn't have a clue. By the time my foot hit the pavement in front of the mission, I was done. But guess what? Wherever I ended up, there I was, but there was God. So even though I thought he had abandoned me, he hadn't. Even though I abandoned myself, I abandoned God at times, he was right there patiently.
She had some regrets from things that had happened in her past and choices that she'd made and people that had been hurt. This was something that she battled with and carried, and I think that over time, God has brought her grace into that, forgiveness, victory, where she's able to cling to his promises and to hope that he's a redeemer and a restorer of things that have been broken.
Right before I came here, I had lived in California for about 1.5 years. Like I said, I'd been separated from my children. I was not the best mother. I struggled with anxiety and depression for years, undealt with grief. I was full of rage, full of anger, full of hurt. It was an act every day going out into the world. But being here has helped me to take the mask off. I don't have to do another thing to be loved by God. He accepts me as I am, at my current weight, my current job. And if nothing ever changed, he'd still love me.
She had a very willing heart, so she'd be really willing to be vulnerable and to share what she was really thinking, what she was really feeling, what she was struggling with. And then over and over, we would watch God meet her in the middle of whatever she was struggling with and give her hope and encouragement and strength to persevere. And then she would persevere. She didn't have to, but she would choose over and over to stick and to stay, to persevere.
So today I can say I'm present. Today I can say I know I'm redeemed because I'm walking with God. He is my strength, and I know that there's nothing I can do to separate me from him, and I truly belong to him.
She has a lot of passion, and I think over time, as she's been walking with the Lord, he's using and channeling her passion for his kingdom and for his glory, and that's a beautiful thing.
But when he says, well done, I want to have done a good job. I want to have done what he called me to do. My hope is that promise, Jeremiah 29:11, he says, I know the things I have for you. And maybe the things I think they are not, but my hope is that somewhere we can come to an agreement. While he may not bend to my will, but he does promise to give you the desires of your heart if you delight yourself in him. And I believe that those desires, the desire to sing, the desire to worship, the desire to share his goodness and what he's done in my life, I know and believe that that's a part of his plan. How he chooses to do it, how he sees to have that come to pass, I just have to surrender and say, okay. I love to sing. It gives me a joy. It's so healing. Keeps me focused, keeps me calm at work when it's stressful. And recently, I joined the worship team. The joy I have, the peace I have, the friendships I have from joining the worship team. Like, I have a church body, you know? I used to be a church hopper, and now I have a church home. And that feels amazing. That is amazing. It doesn't feel amazing. It is amazing. Had it not been for the grace of God showing his love for me through the Capital City Rescue Mission and the New Faith program, I don't know where I would be. I'm a daughter of the King.